Welcome to question 3 of our video series for the Red Hat Certified Systems Administrator exams. Today we have a task to configure local repositories for our two Red Hat machines, Node 1 and Node 2. And we have the base URL where the software packages are located. And we also have the GPG key location, which is used to verify and validate software from those repositories. So let's go into it. I have my work environment here set up on VMware Workstation. So I have my Fedora VM that I'm also using to access my PowerPoints, and my two Red Hat machines are right there, Node 1 and Node 2. So in a typical exam environment, Node 1 and Node 2 will not have a GUI, and you will have to use the Fedora workstation that is also provided for you to log into the two virtual machines, the two Red Hat servers, and do your work. So let me get the terminal. I have the terminal on my Fedora machine with two tabs of the terminal, and on the first tab I'm logged into Node 1 using SSH, and I'm logged into Node 2 using SSH on the second tab. So I'll just move to the repository directory, etc yum.repos.d, and this Red Hat file here, we don't need it, but we don't also need to delete it because it's gonna reappear. So let me just create a file here, local.repo. So this file can be named whatever you want, but it has to end with .repo, and that is how the system will recognize it as a repository file. So the first thing is always the repository ID, which is assigned using square brackets. So I will start with AppString, and then I'm going to give it a name. And then the base URL, which is where the packages are located, has been provided for us. I'm just gonna copy from here, copy, and then go back to the terminal and paste. And GPG check, since we have a GPG key, we have to set GPG check to 1 and then provide the GPG key. And let me go back and copy the key. The URL that points to the location of the key. Just copy it, go back and paste. Paste. And by the way, I'm using Ctrl+Shift+V to paste in the terminal. And then I'm just gonna do the same for base OS. We have two repositories, and the names and the IDs don't matter. You can give those as you wish, but the base URL and the GPG key are very important. And the base URL for base OS is right here. The second URL, I'm just copying that, and I will just go back there and do Ctrl V to paste that. Make sure you remove the full stop, and then GPG check equals 1, GPG key equals, let's go and copy the GPG key, or we can copy it from here because it's the same key for both repositories. And copy, paste. And one thing I forgot is enabled. That enables the repository. Okay, so that should be it. Okay, DNF clean all, DNF repo list to make sure that our repositories are recognized, and they are. And let's just try to install something. HTTPD. Okay, it's just the fact that it's loading, it's trying to do something. We can see 42 megabytes per second here. That's a good sign. Okay, operation aborted. I don't know that. I don't think I did that. Okay. Okay, first thing is it's importing the GPG key and it's asking us to confirm. Confirm again, and it's installing the software that so our repository file is working. So I'm just going to copy the contents of that file and go replicate the same thing on node 2. Okay, and cd etc yum.repos.d vim local.repo. I could use SCP to copy the file over to server 2, but it's up to you, whatever you use, so long as it works. DNF repo list, DNF install httpd-y. This one is working too, and it's complaining that the system is not registered with Red Hat, and we can actually disable that. And that is actually a bonus because the question doesn't require that. So there is a file. I used to just find it because I don't memorize the location. Subscript share manager.conf, and yep, I think it's the first one. I will just go into that file and make a little modification to disable that warning. And this is not required by the exam. So I will just change this enable to 0 and save the file. And now if you do DNF install vsftpd, okay, it doesn't give you that warning to say that you need to register the system with Red Hat. It's not a requirement for the exam. The question did not ask us to do that, but I like to do it because I don't like to see that warning. So but don't go into the exam and waste your time on this, because your time is important during the exam. Okay, so that is working and the warning is gone. So thank you for watching and see you in the next lecture. If you are interested in online training in systems administration and DevOps, please check out our website at 3etechsolution.com and check out our contact page. From there you can send us a direct message in the contact form, or you can get our phone number there and call us directly. All right, thank you for watching and stay blessed.